Hi, Mini Beanies, and welcome to our podcast. If you enjoy some of the songs you hear in our stories, then head to our YouTube channel. It's full of music videos so you can sing and dance along with us. They're lots of fun, and there's a lot of different dances and nursery rhymes too. Just head to youtube.com/@thebeanies. Now on with the show.
Hi, Mini Beanies. It's the Beanies here.
That means you're with
Laura,
Mim,
and Michael.
today we might take a trip around the world.
Learn how to make spaghetti.
or take a ride on an elephant.
But we know that we'll hear from Professor Know-It-All.
Hello, Beanies. Let's get on with the show.
Yay!
Oh, yummy.
We've been cooking today, so we think this episode should be about food.
What's your favourite food, Michael?
I think my favorite food is spaghetti.
Me too. I like mine covered in sauce.
I like mine cold.
I like mine with lots of chili.
Chili?
Yep, chili. Nice and spicy.
But doesn't eating chili hurt?
Yeah, well, not if you're tough like me.
I know a story about a cook that prided himself on his chili. His name was Billy. He was a billy goat.
Billy is a billy goat?
Of course.
What is a billy goat?
Well, they're just like other goats, except their parents named them Billy.
Oh. Are there Mim goats?
Probably.
Yay!
But this particular story is about Billy, the billy goat.
Let's hear it.
Billy used to live high up in the mountains, on top of Mount Froyo. It was always chilly up there. Brrr. But Billy had lots of fur, so it didn't bother him too much.
Don't bother me.
But what did bother Billy was that the food was always cold.
All them grass is frozen. All them fruit is stuck up in the trees. And the noodle restaurant only serves cold noodles. I want hot food with lots of chili.
So Billy went into his local restaurant and talked to the waiter.
Excuse me, sir. Can I goat you anything?
No thanks, I hoof everything I ordered. But wait, I would like to order one of your cold noodles, please. But, I would like it to be the opposite of cold.
So, not quite cold?
Not quite. The opposite of cold.
So, frozen?
No. What is the opposite of cold?
Oh, well, I don't know. Everything here is always cold, sir.
So Billy packed his bags, put them all on a billy cart, and decided to move somewhere warmer.
When I move from the mountains, I'm gonna eat in every restaurant and find the hottest chili.
So Billy moved all the way to the city.
Here it is, South Heatsville. Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd have himself a party, have his friends around. He'd cook up a storm and say to them, see, there ain't no cook as good as me. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one Red Bull when his friends had a bite and say, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili.
In 2 weeks, he managed to eat at all the restaurants.
Yeah, that's nice. That's delicious, that is. I'll try a bit of that. I'll have some of this there. It's quite nice, it's good.
But in just 2 weeks, he ran out of money.
Oh man, I got no money left. I need a job. What if there's a way I could eat food for a living? 'Cause I'm mighty good at that.
So he became a food critic. The first restaurant Billy reviewed was Nacho Taco.
How is your chili, sir?
Yeah, it's pretty hot, I guess. 4 out of 5.
But nothing was hot enough for Billy.
Excuse me, waiter. Your chili? Could it be possible for you to make it hotter?
But, sir, our chili is already the hottest in South Heatsville. We redified the red chilies, put the hot sauce through the heaterizer, and we even put a sweater around the pot for good measure.
Surely there's somewhere that can make a hotter, tastier chili.
Not that I know of, sir.
Then Billy had an idea.
Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd brag about the hottest chili around. He'd give it out just for people to taste and see how red they'd go in the face. Billy'd take his chili all around, carnivals, fairs, and all the towns, and every place they'd say with glee, "Gee, Billy, that's a hot chili." Maybe I'll open up my own restaurant and I'll make my own chili. But I haven't really cooked before. I think I'm gonna have to do some research. Heat search.
So Billy travelled around to all sorts of different places. From the smallest little food stall in France, a petit restaurant, to the largest kitchen in Spain, muchos chili grande. He learned to cook all sorts of meals. He learned from the best. But to become the best, you've got to practice.
It's time for me to start making my own food. And my own chili. Hot damn!
Because Billy worked so hard, his restaurant became very popular. But for some reason, Billy didn't feel very happy.
What's wrong, Billy? Your restaurant is the most popular in town. Everyone loves your chili.
Billy thought really hard. Then he realised, when he left his home to learn to cook, he also left all his friends and family behind.
I need to travel back home and share my delicious chili with all my family and friends. Maybe then I'll feel better. Billy was known for being the best cook in town. People would come from all around, but Billy couldn't wait for the day's end to cook up a storm with all of his friends. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one red bowl where his friends had a bite that'd say, "Gee, Billy, that's a hot chili."
So Billy travelled back home to Mount Froyo. Along the way, he made more friends in all sorts of places and cooked for them as well.
Howdy there, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Oh,
Oh, great chili restaurant.
Thanks for bringing your chili over.
Hey, look, it's Billy.
Yum!
By the time he got home, Billy realised he loved to travel and meet new friends and make delicious food for them. So he opened his very own chain of restaurants called Billy's Chili in every city in the world. That way, all his friends could eat his chili all the time, even if he wasn't there.
3 cheers for Billy and his delicious chili. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Oh, that's hot. Oh, it's very hot. Pass me that water. Oh, it's very hot.
The end.
Wow, Billy is an interesting goat. But thinking about food makes me wonder, what makes food taste different?
It's probably the colour. Strawberries are fruits and apples are fruits, and they're both red.
Yeah, but tomato sauce is red and that's not a fruit. That's a sauce.
You're a sauce.
Better check your sauce on that one.
Guys, this is very confusing, and neither of you know what you're talking about. But I know someone who will.
Hello, Beanies.
Professor Know-it-all, what happens to us when we taste food?
Well, on our tongues are millions of little taste buds. Because of these taste buds, we can taste anything that is sweet, sour, salty, bitter, all the things that make food tasty. But also on our tongue are little pain receptors. What's a receptor? It's something small that responds to things like light or taste or heat. Your eyes have light receptors, or your hands have heat receptors.
Or my dog has treat receptors. He always responds to treats.
Well, not quite. When we eat spicy foods, those pain receptors are used as well and give the sensation of burning.
But why eat something if it hurts? That's just silly.
Yeah, chilies taste like burning. Well, even though those chilies make it seem like your tongue is burning if you have a lot, they also have a very special taste that a lot of people like. Sometimes a little bit of chili makes a meal a little bit more special. So, a lot of people use it in food, just like we would add a little sugar to make something sweet. Or a little lemon to make something sour. Oh. Or a bit of saltiness for your chips.
Yum!
As you get older, your taste buds will change. Something you didn't like when you were younger, you might soon find delicious. So it is worth giving all foods a try.
Wow!
Thanks, Professor Know-it-all.
Do you think one day I'll like coffee?
No, no one likes coffee. We just need it to live.
Wow! Who would have thought that food could be so interesting?
Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many ways to make food.
There must be if Billy works so hard to make his food better.
Maybe food is like a lot of other things. To make it really special, you've got to work hard.
But my spaghetti is pretty special, and I don't work that hard to make it.
Michael, you like plain spaghetti with nothing on it.
Yeah, classic.
I want to hear the song about Billy again.
Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd have himself a party, have his friends around. He'd cook up a storm and say to them, see, there ain't no cook as good as me. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one red bowl when his friends had a bite and say, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili. Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd brag about the hottest chili around. He'd give it out just for people to taste and see how red they'd go in the face. Billy'd take his chili all around, carnivals, fairs, and all the towns, and every place they'd say with glee, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili. Cook in town. People would come from all around, but Billy couldn't wait for the day's end to cook up a storm with all of his friends. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one red bowl when his friends had a bite that'd say, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili.
Yum! Chili!
That chili was so hot,
Again.
Okay. Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd have himself a party, have his friends around. He'd cook up a storm and say to them, see, there ain't no cook as good as me. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one red bowl when his friends had a bite and say, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili. Billy was known for being the best cook in town. He'd brag about the hottest chili around. He'd give it out just for people to taste and see how red they'd go in the face. Billy'd take his chili all around carnivals, fairs, and all the towns, and every place they'd say with glee, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili. Cook in town. People would come from all around, but Billy couldn't wait for the day's end to cook up a storm with all of his friends. On his tables all sorts of meals, hot ones, cold ones, whatever you feel. But there was one red bowl when his friends had a bite that'd say, gee, Billy, that's a hot chili.
That's all from us, Mini Beanies. Maybe this week you could try a new food.
Or cook a new food with your parents.
Or eat some spaghetti.
Bye, Mini Beanies. And remember, you need rain to have a rainbow.
You need night to see the twinkling stars.
And you can learn something new every day if you remember to listen.
A big Beanies goodbye from us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The Beanies' beautiful tunes were written by the Beanies and the magnificent James Court. Ha ha ha.